right now is best-selling author Catherine Bybee to talk about her new novel, My Way to You. Catherine,
Hi, Jeff.
and how are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
So let's talk about your inspiration for your new book, My Way to You.
Well, in 2016, the sand fire hit the Santa Clarita Valley. Me and my family live on 5.5 acres right up next to the National Forest. And we saw the fire come up, and we really, at the beginning, didn't think it was going to hit. And the next day, the wind shifted. And sure enough, we were running at the very last minute as the fire was hopping the trees and stopping our path from escaping if the fire was going to take the house. Thankfully it didn't, but that's certainly the inspiration behind the book.
I understand researching this novel, you spent a lot of time with first responders?
Well, certainly when I returned to my home, some of the first responders that came in after we were leaving that actually put the fire out showed back up. And of course, I got to thank them personally for saving my home. So the research was life. I didn't have to go outside of what I'd already known really too much for that, except for maybe some technical questions that I needed to ask along the way. But yeah, I was lucky enough to actually be able to thank the firefighters that saved my home personally, and it was a great day.
I understand your son's a hotshot fireman too, so you could just pick up the phone and give him a call if you had any questions.
Well, yeah, I definitely did that. The second book is more about the firefighter. This book is more about the county workers that come in after the fire, because we hear about the fires on the news all the time, but we don't often hear about what happens afterwards, immediately afterwards, and the homeowners that are stuck looking at moonscape, and then when the rains come and the flooding happens. And this is really highlighting those unsung heroes. So my hero, Colin, in this book works with the county, and he's got a crew of guys with backhoes and skip loaders and dump trucks, and how they actually impacted. And so that's what this one is about. Next book will be about the firefighter.
I understand that you want people to also heal with your book, that they'll find hope and comfort surviving this tragedy.
Absolutely. It's really easy to just want to curl up in a ball and stay in bed all day after something like this happens. You're thankful to have a home, but at the end of the day, it's not safe anymore. And I think it's important that people understand that you got to get up and you got to keep moving. And it's soothing and it's healing to do that. And without it, I think you can take something that is tragic and be affected and no longer be able to function, or you get better and become a better person and become more humanitarian, or whatever it does to change you and move on. And that's what this book does.
Now, I'm curious to find out, what is your writing style? Do you have like certain rituals? Do you have a specific way to write, a time, a place?
Well, my sons will tell you I procrastinate until the very last minute, and then I look at my deadline and freak out, and then I lock myself in my house. But yeah, my sons do blame their procrastination on me. It's a family trait, Mom. Thanks so much. But no, there's no real ritual. I have a laptop when I feel like I don't want to sit in my office, and I live in San Diego now. I've got a beautiful view of the ocean, so I'll sit out on a nice day and type until my computer gets too hot and move inside.
Now, did you always want to be a writer? Where did this all begin?
No, actually, I wanted to be an actress, so I moved to California to do that. And then I realized I wasn't going to make any money, so I became a nurse. So I worked in the ER for years, lots of great fodder there. And then one day I got hurt on the job, and next thing I know, I was sitting around going, I got to do something. And I've kind of always played with the idea of writing, but I didn't think I would be good at it. And then one day I just sat down and put my fingers to the keyboard, and next thing I know, I changed careers.
And Catherine, how accessible are you to your fans? Do you use social media a lot?
Absolutely, yeah. No, Instagram and Facebook, of course. Yes, I am. I'll be doing a big online thing tomorrow, even to talk with my fans and to highlight some of my other author friends. Yeah, most of my fans who know me have already seen this, and they're the ones that are like, I remember when you were posting these videos of the live action, if you will. And so reading this book is like, wow. It puts it all in perspective, and I hope that everybody, whether they followed me back then or not, can get that feeling when they're reading it.
Well, Catherine, congratulations on your new book, and when you have a chance, come visit us in Las Vegas. We'd love to have you.
Oh, I love Vegas. I'll be right there.
That sounds great, Catherine. I'll be waiting.
Okay. Thanks, Jeff.